And now we're going to bring back a regular, another man that's been here for 9 of the open mics. He hasn't missed one. And the interesting thing about this man is every time he has come to the Boca Black Box, I don't know how he does it either, he has a different act. Every time he comes, he actually dresses differently, has different jokes. It's always an experience, ladies and gentlemen, to watch Leslie Goldstein. How about a big round of applause for Leslie the Plumber? He has many different names. Leslie the Plumber, Leslie Goldstein, Leslie the Pilgrim. I don't know what we have here tonight. Here he is. Another nice round of applause.
I'm going to put my turkey down because should we put on the stool? Yeah.
Here.
Good evening. Nice to be here at the Black Box. Tonight is a tribute to the first Jewish Pilgrim comedian that landed on Plymouth Rock in the year of 1621, along with his congregation. And I want you to enjoy some of his jokes. My name is labeled Tomaszewski III. On the Mayflower, all the Jewish pilgrims they could not put in jail because they ate lox. And when I walked on to Plymouth Rock, I noticed they had Jewish frogs. So if you touch one, you get Schwartz. The only music that they had in America in year 1621 was Plymouth Rock. When I was born, I was so ugly, my midwife turned around and slapped my mother. And all I remember about my circumcision is that I was missing something, and I heard a lot of noise and drinking. And my father was a heavy drinker. He saw the only sign on Plymouth Rock that said, "Drink Canada Dry." So he went up there. I haven't seen him since. And my doctor told me that I have to watch my drinking. So now I look in the mirrored glass and drink. And my other doctor told me that I have to stop my drinking because it interferes with my Jewish suffering. And my wife, when I got married to her, I went over and I put the wedding ring on her finger, and she gave me the wrong finger. And my wife, Sylvia, got this new Jewish birth control device. She takes off her makeup. And Jewish women only make love in the dark because they don't want to see their husbands enjoying themselves. Jewish married men die first because they want to. And Jewish divorces cost a lot of money because they're worth it. And Jewish foreplay is 2 hours of begging. I said to my wife, I called to her and I said, "Hi, honey." And she said to me, "Who is this?" The next part of my program is called Off the Record. Now, off the record, I have to say that this next joke comes from a man who is sitting in the audience. Now, the Pilgrims came over from England, and they brought this this disease smallpox. And the Jewish pilgrims had smallpox. And off the record, Abraham Lincoln was Jewish because he was shot in the temple. And off the record, do you know why the turkey crossed the road? Because it was the chicken's day off. And do you know how to say in Jewish, screw you? Trust me. My wife is just like a Thanksgiving turkey because the husband only gets a chance to stuff her once a year. I went to a Jewish seafood disco the other night, and I pulled a muscle. And my wife was trying to poison me, so I went to the rabbi and I spoke to him, and he says, okay, I'll talk to your wife. Next day, I spoke to the rabbi. He said, I spoke to your wife for 3 hours. Take the poison. These two Englishmen are walking down this old English road. And one Englishman says to the other Englishman, he says, do you know who's in this grave? And the Englishman said, no. He says, Beethoven's in that grave. And the Englishman said, do you know what he's doing? And the other Englishman said, no. He's decomposing. And Jewish Alzheimer's disease, you forget everything but the guilt. Now, Morris, who's 90 years old, is walking in the forest on Plymouth Rock, and he's looking for food and things. And all of a sudden he hears a noise, and down he looks, and there's a little frog. Picks up the frog. The frog says to him, Morris, you kissed me on my lips. I'll turn out to be the best woman you ever had, greatest sex. And with this, Morris takes the frog, puts it in his pocket. 10 minutes later, the little frog sticks his head out. He says, didn't you hear what I said? And Morris turns around and says to him, at my age, I'd rather have a talking frog. Now, I hear my mother-in-law calling me, so I have to run. But before I run, I have a few Thanksgiving jokes to tell you from my followers, so I am going to read them to you. Okay? Now, these are very wonderful jokes, and these were sent by all my followers. Now, normally I don't read jokes, but in this particular case, did you hear about the X-rated turkey? It's served with little dressing. And what did the turkey do in the Thanksgiving Day parade? He played with his drumsticks. And what is the best dance to do on Thanksgiving? The turkey trot. And what sound does a space turkey make? Hubble, hubble, hubble. And why did the farmer run a steamroller over the potato field on Thanksgiving Day? He wanted to raise mashed potatoes. And what two animals get stuffed on Thanksgiving? The turkey and the people after they eat Thanksgiving dinner. And why and what do you get when you cross a turkey with a banjo? A turkey that can pluck himself. And what is the difference between a chicken and a turkey? The chicken celebrates Thanksgiving. And what is a turkey black tie celebration? The butterball. And how does the turkey drink his wine? In a goblet. And why are the cranberries red? Because they saw the turkey dressing. And I have to run now. My mother-in-law is calling me. Label, where are you? Thank you and good night.
Leslie Goldstein. Wow. How about that? How many people could ever say they saw a Jewish pilgrim telling jokes?
Now, I just want to
Oh,
say,
there's more.
I just want to say one thing. Gary, I want to thank you. And also, I want you to look up on the internet about pilgrims, Jewish pilgrims. And I didn't know about this, but they were here before the regular pilgrims. So, and the holiday of Sukkot in the Jewish religion is the harvest time, and they have a big area, and they all have the vegetables, and they have a whole party, and that was the first Thanksgiving. So that is part of my history lesson for tonight. So I thank you all. God bless you.
Once again, Leslie Goldstein, otherwise known as Leslie the Plumber.